everybody should be able to love whoever they want. So do you guys personally believe that any person could love anyone that they want, or yourself? There should be a limit, or you think there should be like some kind of restriction or a way? Don't be shy, man. Yeah, okay. No worries. But yourself, you feel like it's okay, yeah? So do you feel like the love between a brother and sister can happen? If love is alright, yeah? Can a brother fall in love with a sister, like his own sister? You think that you think that's weird, yeah? And you think that's incest, yeah? Okay, so but who do you think should tell us like who we should be able to love and who we should not be able to love? Like, do you think there should be some kind of guidance for us? Like, just like you said, it's very weird for us to imagine like a brother loving his own sister. So, there's a lot of people like that who are actually, brothers and sisters are going out, or mom and son is going out, and they're promoting this stuff, especially on the, these pornographic websites. They promote this. There's a reason for promoting all this, to make people numb, so they can slowly come, just like they've been promoting gays, lesbianism, and all these things. So what do you think, who should be able to like give us a guidance on these things? Do you think like the government should, or the people as a whole should? Because every few years the laws and the guidance changes. So who do you think should ultimately be able to tell us like who we should love, who we shouldn't love?
I don't really know. I just think that you should know whether it's wrong to fall in love with your family.
Okay. So in the same sense, how would you know if you're, as a guy, falling in love with a guy? Like 50 years back, it was like a big no-no. It was a taboo. It was like looked down upon. Now, because everything in social media is like continuously pumping this stuff in our face, we're kind of numb to it. We're like, okay, whatever, like, So, do you not think like there should be someone higher authority that should be able to give us that guidance? Someone who claims that they know better about our feelings and about who we are? So who would you say that authority is? Like, do you recognize a creator, a god, or someone? Yeah? Do you personally believe in a god?
Yeah, I do.
So do you go to church and you believe in Christianity? So who's your like the person that you put your worship towards? Is it like God, or is it Jesus, or is it like Mary, or is it God himself? Yeah, that's good. You're in the right path where that is concerned. So the basic point of these questions is basically what we are trying to say as Muslims. Muslims always protest about these relationships that are like not fitting. A man changing his sex and becoming a woman, still he's gonna be a man deep down. No matter how much you change, or a woman, no matter how much she changes herself, it's still God has made her a woman, innit? Like, so Muslims they take like this thing a bit serious about like and we feel like there should be a limit to everything, and these limitations are the guidance that God has given us. So we don't like just follow man's law, like the man's law keeps changing, innit? So what we believe is like Islam gives us the ultimate guidance, and basically gives us the guidance from day one to the last day, that if you do this is right, if you do that is wrong. So Islam would obviously not allow a lot of these things that are happening at the moment, for your own good, for a person's own good. Because do you know how many people have basically changed their sex and they have regretted it, and they can't reverse the medication, and they are suffering. Their families are like trying to make a lot of they're trying to come in the news, in the media, they're trying to make people aware of this, but all this thing is being suppressed by the mainstream media. They only promote people who are for this, the people who speak like if there was like a fair society, then you would say that both sides should be given equal chances, isn't it? Like, if somebody's done this decision, they should be able to say, like, you know, like, I did this decision and it basically harmed me. But they would want to only promote people who say, oh, it benefited me, it's all right to do it, it's all right to take all these medications as a young person to change your nature, basically. Like, you know. Thank you for your time, really, but the gentleman is not participating. You're a listener more so, yeah? Does he talk a lot, or you're the one who talks?
I'm the one to talk.
Is that okay? No worries. It's nice to meet you guys anyway. Thanks for giving us your time, yeah?
That's all
Have a
right.
good day.
You too.
Yes, you're welcome.
وجاء من أقصى المدينة رجل يسعى قال يا قوم اتبعوا المرسلين.
And there came from the farthest end of the city a man running. He said, O my people, follow the messengers.
اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا وهم مهتدون.
Follow those who do not ask of you any payment, and they are rightly guided.
وما لي لا أعبد الذي فطرني وإليه ترجعون.
And why should I not worship He who created me and to whom you will be returned?